Welcome back to Chats with Jenny. Today we are at the park again, and the question that we're asking people today is, what did you do to contribute to your last relationship ending?
That's Maddie's. I did everything. I cheated. Habitually. I mean, you no good nigga. You.
A lot of the times when people talk about their last relationship, it's always how the other person failed or why the other person is a bad person or what the other person did. But it's important for people to take accountability for the mistakes that they have made, the errors that they have made, and the ways that they still have to grow. Well, I'm going to see what people at this park are willing to answer this question. A lot of people really don't want to talk about their exes, and I totally understand, but let's see who's willing to answer this question, and let's see what we can learn from it. What did you do to contribute to your last relationship ending?
So, okay, I didn't, but I don't think I was the cause for it ending. I just left. I let it burn. But I didn't do anything. He was a narcissist.
I'm Randall, and I've never been in a relationship, so I haven't contributed to a relationship. I've never been in a relationship because I just wanted to work on myself, and I just didn't have the confidence.
What is your name?
Oh, I'm Karma.
And the question that we're asking people today is, how did you contribute to your last relationship ending?
How did I Well, I don't think I was the cause for it ending. However, I didn't fight. I didn't fight to make it last. I just left. I let it burn. But I don't know. That's too complicated for me. Cause you say, how can I contribute? Say it again one more time.
How did you contribute to your last relationship ending? So maybe things that you did wrong or reasons why.
I didn't do nothing wrong. But I could have, because it's a lack of communication at times. Because sometimes if he's mad at something, you went out too much, you didn't eat enough, something, so it's something. So I can't sit here and say, I don't know how I contributed to end it, because I probably did. But for me, you know, I probably said, oh, I'm a camera. I know me, I probably said, I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? But I didn't do the fight. So I ended and I said, let it burn, bye. I think so, I don't know. That's a very tricky question, but I don't know.
I didn't honor myself and exactly what I wanted in a relationship. I think I was really young. We had like a 10-year age gap. And it came to a point where like I had kind of monkey barred from relationship to relationship. And so when I got with him, I didn't really know what I wanted. And then like throughout the relationship, I was getting older and kind of figured out what I wanted. And I had figured out that I kind of wanted something a little more relaxed and not technically a monogamous relationship. But at that point, we were already together in a monogamous relationship. And so bringing that up to him kind of led to, this is not what I want. We started out something different. And so I kind of just settled for what we had already started with instead of kind of honoring myself and what I really wanted, which was not a monogamous relationship. So that, and then it became like him with the infidelity, myself with the infidelity. It was just a lot of stuff happening. So I won't say it's all him. We both did our things to contribute to where it led to the infidelity, but yeah.
I would say I was operating out of my ego, which to me is like, you know, there's who you are, who you're born to be, and then the ego is something that's built from your trauma, from your life experience. And I was making up some assumptions, and I think I in some ways I pushed him away, more so. I don't think there was any infidelity from what I know. You know, I didn't go digging, but I didn't think there was. But yeah, I would just say that I was operating out of my ego and kind of like putting up a bit of a wall and not opening up as much as he wanted me to.
Okay.
What I did was not talk enough.
You did?
I I did not talk enough. Meaning, when something was going wrong, I just let it slide under the rug. And it's like, you know what? Me being an Aquarius, I'm going to take everything on my shoulders and I'm going to just let it ride. But going forward, it's like, if something is wrong, speak on it. If you're with someone who lets you speak on it, it makes sense. Because if I'm not happy and I'm holding it in, you're not happy. You're probably holding it in too. But if you speak on it, we have an understanding. That way, listen, your sex is not good. My sex is not good. We have a conversation. How do we get better from this? Or, listen, you're not hearing me when I tell you, don't come home at 1 o'clock in the morning. Or don't get drunk when you come home. You have to have conversations. So what I learned was, my mistake was not talking enough. Going forward, I talk. And guess what? 100 years later, married, 2 kids, I'm talking, I'm living life. You gotta live your truth. And that's that.
What is your name?
My name is George.
George, and the question that we're asking people today is, how did you contribute to your last relationship ending?
Contributing from being a better boyfriend in the future, not being a cheater, not being a bitchy liar, learning from my former mistakes and learning to get past what I did before and make me a better man today.
Thank you so much. So you're saying those are the things that you did in your last relationship?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I think a lot of times in relationships, we don't communicate. So sometimes the littlest trigger, that's what we're gonna call it, triggers. I'll say, he said something, he did something, he don't call me enough. You know, it's just a lot of things. It's lack of communication, honestly. Because I think any relationship with communication, anything could prosper. But if you have a lack of communication, then it's like, I don't know what you're mad at. I don't know what made you feel this way where you don't want to be with me at all. Because, you know, I'm not bad. There's no reason you don't want to be with me. But again, I think a lot of times in relationship, it is lack of communication. Because without that foundation, you know how cement, they put it, let it set. Without that foundation, you can never go nowhere. My honest opinion. For me, so I think I didn't do enough to tell him the awareness of what he did. And I just let it brush on the rug, and just let it be. I think.
How did you contribute to your last relationship ending?
I didn't. He cheated. He made a choice on his own to have an affair, and so the relationship ended. I didn't contribute to him cheating. I didn't do nothing that warranted the treatment of cheating. So he made a choice, and that's why it ended.
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine.
What is your name?
Charlie B.
Charlie B. And the question we're asking people today is, how did you contribute to your last relationship ending? Nice and loud and clear if you want to step up.
Oh, that's Maddie's. I did everything. I cheated. Habitually. I mean, you no good nigga. You, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I hope that you guys were able to enjoy this video. I'm shocked that we were able to get so many people to actually open up and speak about what they did to contribute to their last relationship ending, even if it's just as simple as choosing the wrong person, ignoring warning signs. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, what did you think about this video, and what are other interviews or ideas that you guys have for my channel? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. See you next time.